You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. But something is quietly sabotaging you, and it's winning. If discipline feels harder than it should, stay here. Because what I'm about to explain decides whether effort feels heavy or natural. Think about the last time you meant to work and didn't. Most people think discipline fails because motivation disappears. That belief is comfortable, and it's wrong. Motivation isn't the problem. Willpower isn't the problem. And no, your personality isn't broken. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If motivation were the issue, discipline wouldn't feel harder every year. So what changed? Dopamine. Not the science lecture version, the practical one. Dopamine is the signal your brain uses to anticipate reward. It fires before effort, not after success. And today, it's everywhere. Your phone, short videos, endless notifications, instant pleasure on demand. Here's the twist most people miss. When dopamine stays high all the time, effort feels painful. Yes, painful. That's why starting feels harder than finishing used to feel. That's why small tasks feel heavy. That's why you avoid work you actually care about. Quick question, be honest. When was the last time you felt bored without escaping it? Exactly. Ignore this, and discipline doesn't just weaken, it disappears quietly. First, you stop doing hard things consistently. Then, you rely on motivation. Then, you wait for the right mood. That mood never comes. Your brain learns a simple rule. Comfort first. Progress later. Later becomes never. And here's the dangerous part. You won't feel broken. You'll feel busy, tired, and unlucky. That's how discipline dies. Not dramatically, silently. Small cliffhanger because this matters. There's a reason disciplined people look calm while others look stressed. Side note, if your phone just tempted you to check it, that wasn't coincidence. That was the topic of this video proving itself. Back to control. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to work harder. That's the old model. Discipline is about reducing resistance. Think of it like gravity. When gravity pulls you toward comfort, effort feels impossible. Change the environment, and effort becomes lighter. This is why disciplined people don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. They don't fight dopamine. They manage it. And this is the part most people never hear. You don't build discipline by adding rules. You build discipline by removing cheap rewards. That's it. So what's the single move that shifts everything without becoming extreme? Here it is. Delay dopamine until after effort. One rule, no lists, no hacks, work first, reward later. Not because it feels good, because it retrains your brain. When effort comes before pleasure, dopamine realigns. Effort stops feeling painful. Discipline starts feeling normal. You don't need to quit everything, you need to reorder it. And if you do this consistently, something strange happens. You stop negotiating with yourself. This is why some people seem naturally disciplined. They're not special. They're structured. They protected their dopamine without even knowing the word. And remember that cliffhanger? Here it is. Discipline looks calm because it removes internal conflict. No constant decision-making. No emotional bargaining. No mental noise. Just action. That's the real flex. Not intensity, not hype. Control. Control your dopamine, and discipline will follow. Ignore it, and comfort will always win. If you're serious about control, watch the next video on your screen. It's not about height, it's about perception, and control works the same way. I'll see you there.